All right. All right. Ooh, what was that? That was something weird. Anyways, back at it. Diplomacy is now fully released, so I'm no longer playing the beta. I'm playing the released version. And nothing really. I take that back. I don't know if something actually changed or if it just there's some sort of kickstart, but even someone in the Discord had said something about, did they make the Xenon more aggressive? And I kind of agree. They maybe not necessarily all that more aggressive, but there's definitely something different because I've only played since release of the 8.0. I've only played for a couple hours, and in those couple hours they put this up. They had one that they pushed up, and they had like 3Ks out here and a bunch of others fighting, and they had a big old push down here, and look, they even got storage for defense platforms. I mean, they lost, but they still pushed out and got those defense up. And then they got two of them building up here, so I kind of agree. It seems like they tweaked something just a little bit. Doesn't seem too much, or if they didn't directly tweak it, whatever thing that they did kind of put a boot in the Xenon for a quick surge, but we'll see if it lasts or if it was just like a little quick things are updated so everyone attack and then go back to normal. Who knows? So, and I probably, this is why I'm not really a good streamer. Also, part of the reason why I really just do it because it's something to do rather than anything is because I already did all the ship quests. Same thing. I got since it was a pack discount, I got the Hyperion and the Envoy on this same one, and since they kind of passed right through the same areas, and I went and did them both. And I thought at it and I said, I probably should have at least recorded it, even if I wasn't going to stream it. And I didn't, but I felt like playing the game and not streaming anything, so it is what it is. Although I did make a video for the first time ever instead of just a stream, just to give a quick overview on diplomacy stuff, because why not? I've never done that kind of video before, so may as well. Okay, you're still just hanging out there. Okay, well, if you're where's the other one? Got two of the two Hyperions. I think this is the information crew loadout. Okay, this is the original one that I got. I think I want to put him. Oh gosh, I don't know. Let's put him up here. There we go. The other one I got is just hanging out. Yeah, we might as well teleport to him. Why not?
Entering system. Holy vision.
pretty decent looking ship. I think out of all the alien ones, I think I like most of the Paranits more than anything else as far as looks. I don't like the ones that have the, and I don't like it on the Argon either, where they have like the tail hanging down below it. I don't think it looks good at all. Obviously that's personal preference, but I just don't like it. It just looks like something to get shot off.
Entering system. Through sight.
Like that, there it is. The little, the hanger downer, the dongle. I do like, I like if you, if you remove it. It's just the thing, like some of the E models. Then I like it. Then I like the look of it. But I said I just don't like the dongle. I'm not into the dongle. I have to wonder how how well these hold up in AI hands for AI combat.
Hyperion.
It seems pretty speedy too. Of course, I'm a turret guy, particularly for large and kind of capital ships and large ships. I generally prefer turrets because they just seem to make more sense. So I'm not the biggest fan of the way that is. They're all 4 weapons. I know it has its place, but
Entering system. Second.
for me, if I'm going to play something with a bunch of 4 weapons, it might as well be a smaller ship so I can, like the X shuttle. Bigger ships, I tend to like them when they have tons of turrets. Although I would change my mind. Excuse me again. Man. I would change my mind if they somehow designed it so the turrets are all broadside. And so you have to kind of go, put them on gimbals and then you have to broadside everything. I would change my mind there. Then it's kind of essentially the same, even if they're not turrets. They're just gimbaled broadside. But I guess how to put it is I just really like broadside abilities on capital ships. That's my fetish. So, I did also finally kick this off a little bit because all I had to do was give them some space flight caviar, and they're like, "Okay, now we're ready for war." So they oh well, Cub, they got everything up there now.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Cub. Did they take all of it? No. Or yeah, they did. Except for down here, which is FRF. And then the Xi is the only thing out here. So it should be interesting if they can actually... Like there's the mission's still there. The second part of it is to give them apparently 400 billion credits so they can, I guess it stops certain attacks or something or whatever. But nope, I ain't gonna give you guys any more money. You guys sit there and fight. That means Iyarth is almost dead anyways from the Xenon. And I hope the Xenon eat you next. And in fact, I think that gave that to the Teladi. What are the Teladi doing? And I guess they look like they're technically doing a little bit better than everyone else, except for Terrans. The Terrans are, well, the Terrans started there, and
Entering
They're kind of the same. I scarfed a bunch of spicy snacks just before, and I was fine. But now it's kind of like it's like a surprise after effect. Like, here, have some phlegm in your throat and cough a lot. Ha ha ha. Apparently this is a new sector, free sector for beta, for 8.0, because that was in the 8.0 beta, and someone was saying, whoa, those are new. This is the new sector for the Envoy ship DLC. Now, I'm not sure, because they say it's a hazard region, and I don't want to deal with hazard regions, but it looks like it's a really good scrap region, because you got scrap. I don't know what the respawn is on the scrap, but it has lots of scrap and pretty darn good sunlight. Like, it's better than what I have up here. Where is it? No, over here. And it's in a fairly decent position, so, you know, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. You know, since there's always fighting there. There's a big scrap region up there, and 1, 2, 3. There's usually sometimes some fighting down here and stuff. So it seems like it's a very good area to have a recycler. Maybe I will build one there, another recycler. I got extra money. Oh. I'm also out of a drink, so let me go get. Maybe blow my nose off mic too. Goodness gracious me! Reach! I'm in this weird situation where my little bird is under the hem of my robe on my shoulder. He likes to snuggle under there and take a nap. I know that's something that most people would never imagine a bird doing, but he likes to do it. But it also makes it hard to, like, if I bend down, it tightens it and kind of squishes him. So I gotta do squats when I'm picking stuff off lower areas when he's like that. What was I looking for? I kind of want a snack. Yeah, but okay, hold on. Let me get some tissue here. Let me put this on mute.
Entering system.
There, and no one heard the trumpet-like sound. If you did, then, man, I blew my nose pretty hard that you could hear it through the mute. And it didn't help too much. Dang it. I hate that you blow your nose because you got boogers in the way of you breathing, and you don't quite get them all out. And you're still like, I can't breathe. Need more oxygen.
Hive guard.
You know what? 5. Let's see how this performs, at least in sector. Go kill that thing. You know, I watched. I sat on the Sapporo. I'm going to rename it so I can call it something else. But I sat on it while it fought some Kaak, and it's actually very good at it. It uses, like, in sector at least, it uses the missiles, so it just destroys them pretty quick. It's quick enough to get over to them
Hyperion.
fast enough. I don't think it's faster than the Hyperion, but I think it's better for, at least in sector. again, dealing with them because there's usually multiple cage Ks, and since they're all turrets, then it can basically wipe them out. This one, we'll find out how well this one works, but since it's mostly forward facing, it might not. Well, I mean, against one it'll do fine, but against multiple it might probably take longer. Kind of like it's single target DPS versus AoE essentially. Ew. Everything I have except for the shield is pretty much default because since it had it all modded out, I just left it. I was like, eh. Although so far not so good, because the Sapporo would have just the turrets would have killed that by now.
Hyperion.
Yeah, and just from this alone, I'm going to say, certainly from Insector, this AI is better with the Sapporo for taking out medium and small ships. They're not even. They're barely scratching it. These lasers are weak.
Hyperion.
Oh, that's weird. And it's got a hell of a pilot and crew, so damn. You almost never see 4-star pilots. Well, actually, take the crew's not great, but the pilots. Let's see, obliterator damage, cooling. Those are all the front batteries. Beam length, okay. They seem pretty good. Oh, did he kill it? Fight? No, he didn't. All right, well, let's see about. He's barely getting anything done on this. What happens when I leave the sector? So now it's out of sector fighting.
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
Do I have a Sapporo in here, in this sector? No, but I have a Sin. Wow, they're really bad at it. I mean, granted, I suppose it doesn't really... Is it? No, it's an ARG villager. Okay, now it suddenly did some damage. Oh, there we go. Nailed him. Still wasn't all that impressive, but definitely better out of sector than in sector. We're going to make you default patrol. Yeah, why not? We'll go ahead and patrol Heretic's End. I should rename this since I control it. Ooh, it's nasty out there. There's been a lot of destruction. But my real question is, has that destruction benefited me? Trade, purchase, trade, sale. Huh. Haven't had any sales there for a while. Did something get turned off? Restricted factions, yeah, because I don't want them bogging up this whole place.
The restaurant is now
They stopped buying from me for the most part. I'm gonna have to go disable. Holy crap. Wow, it's been 9 hours since anyone bought from me. That kind of makes me think that, let's check my other stations. That's a long time for no sales. And if this is 9 hours too, 6 hours, that's still... What happened? What changed? Oh, but this is the Holy Vision. I guess that's not a good whatchamacallit, a good example, because the big and large, extra large ships aren't gonna sell very often. But this one, okay, so this one's still selling a lot. They're constantly selling. So why is it that my Grand Exchange shipyard, sale of ship, non-Terran style, let's go make sure nothing got turned on, non-Terran style, restricted factions, just the Sagaris and the Terrans, because I just don't want them trying to buy a bunch of things from that station and then
Dear visitors,
clogging it up waiting for Terran stuff. Ooh, I'm gonna have to jump there and
any inconveniences.
see. Yeah, they're definitely. All right, we'll put that on hold for now. Let's go take care of this.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Was it really Activa's choice?
Sir?
Is that little lone Xenon coming up here to attack me? That'd be hilarious. No, it just looks... It's weird the radar can... Like, these guys are probably less... Or let's find out.
K.
No, I guess they are a little bit more, but... It's time to delete some K. Some potassium. They do kind of look like bananas. Oh, they're going after... Did it? I don't know why it turned off. I didn't hit anything that should have made it turn off. Target acquired. Engaging target soon. Now I like to. Actually, let's stop there because are you closer? You're about the same, but let's go after you because if I go that way, it's going to be easier for him to try and flank me. Oh, there's another one. All right, well. I'm coming for you. Oh, wait, is this, Oh, no. Oh, good. Makes it easier for me. Well, I mean, it's going to be easy no matter what.
H. K.
Oh, that's an H. Ah, I wish I had some Marines. I need to get a ship full of Marines and have them on standby somewhere.
K.
I always do that on purpose. They'll ignore you, and then when you start to charge, it's like it's an aggro mechanic. Like if you're in a big ship and they're not attacking you, just hit the Okay, let's.
K.
Oh, you are closer. All right. Hello. Hello. I see that you're almost in range. Would you like to know more? Is it 14 or 13? Oh well, we'll find out now. I pressed the wrong button for a minute there. Alright, so you are 17 and you are 14. Mr. K, are you trying to go north? I'm sorry that that route is. Oh, you're running. You are running. All right. Well, then I guess I'm gonna have to deal with you up there. One. Yeah. Thanks for making my escape impossible. Because I'm in so much trouble here. You killed us, Boron. You killed us. You'll get that a lot from her. She's in the Thresher on the deck there. Because then you can use the Boron arc turrets, and that will cause ships to be less maneuverable and stuff. So when they fly up top of me, they get hit by her, and all of a sudden they can't move this well, and then they get lit up. Hello. Goodbye.
N.
I love the trail of destruction that Asgard leaves when he's going through a bunch of them like that. Look at that, just all that. Just slowly move forward, and oh, the cute little Xenon are attacking, and then they just all get destroyed. Speaking of, are there any ships up for grabs? No. I need to figure out what the best way to get more Xenon peas. So I need more delivery ship for my my golden shrimp food service.
K.
Oh, he knows danger's coming. He knows. The end is nigh. It's funny, the whole screen shakes like you're getting hit by something big, and yet it's nothing that even breaks the shields. Na 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 na, na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye.
M.
All right, there's the
H.
H. Do I try and capture it or not? I mean, I guess I could convert a bunch of my crew to Marines and have them do that, but nah. As much as I like the H, it just doesn't seem really worth it unless you could eventually build them yourselves. Fail or whatever Xenon do. Fail. Come on.
Danger.
Danger. Oh, are you trying to tell me I'm in danger because of the H? Because that would be a silly thing to say.
Danger.
They might be able to scratch the paint, but where are you?
Danger.
Okay, well, here. We'll show you how much danger I'm actually in by actually rotating. I won't even use my main cannon on him. Just going to rotate so my
Danger.
my plasmas can hit him. Oops, I should probably
H.
figure out where he is. There he is.
Danger.
Although I don't know why my plasmas aren't already lighting him up. And he's like, "Oh, we're gonna get close enough for the flak cannons too. This will be smart."
Danger.
Or no, wait, do I have plasma? No, I do. Yeah, I have some plasmas, and then I also have pulse. And the reason I do that is because this is my ship, and as long as you get a player flying it, you're not going to have much of a problem from capital ships.
Danger.
So the large pulses are actually, they're fairly decent for taking out small ships too, especially with little debuff turret ship on top of my other ship.
Danger.
So I alternated, and so,
Danger.
and like I said, they do enough against bigger ships too that they're not like worthless. So they're kind of like They're kind of like an in-between turret, but you add that to the battery of plasmas and the main cannon of the Asgard, and
Danger.
all right, let's take care of this defense platform that they're trying. Ooh, oh, yeah. There's an eye. So be it. An actual threat. I don't know what that ship was doing. He's like, I'm just going to hang out on next to us. Maybe he thought he was going to dock. Like, sorry, there's a ship there. Oh, oop. I see.
Requesting immediate backup.
Oh no, is your butt to me? Can you not turn around in time? I guess I should have gone a little bit further. $17. Hello, Moto.
Requesting immediate backup.
Now, the reason I didn't do a full thing because I don't want it to go into overheat mode just yet. Because if it overheats, then they got to wait for it all the way down. But if I do a little burst fire, then there we go. All right. Things look pretty good here. So let us... Oh, they did destroy things. How rude of them. That's a first. That is an absolute first. You do have repair drones, so they should be repairing it. Unless they try to repair it. Okay, so they are, even if I can't see them, they're somewhere out there repairing. Oh no. Oh, one of the guys that were assigned to me. This was 2 days ago. What the hell? Which meant it was probably like a week ago in real time. I guess they did do a little bit of damage. I do wish I could see what the repair status on some of them were. Oh, shut it.
Awaiting orders.
There you go. Okay, so they repaired one. Repair that one. It's on fire. Cargo drones are having issues. It's like they're just not very good at returning while I'm moving. No, I can do this now. This, and this, and where is it? This. There we go. Oons, oons, oons. Mm. I love how some apps and stuff are like, hey, you need to press here and allow us to look at your data. We don't give you a thing to say no. You have to go in and hit customize. And too many things at once. There we go. All right. What is this? All right. It looks like that's pretty much all the loot, except for that. He's really dedicated. Damage Singularity Engine. You know, I got a couple of those. I don't really. So we're going to go ahead and disarm the cargo drones. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I should have took the H with 5 Marines. Totally could have done it. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I could have. Loadouts. Now, I could take off some of those mods. I think I can. Dismantle some of those mods on the Hyperion and put them on this one, but they aren't the right mods. But I think I still just get the part, so I can make the right mods. And get the purple quality weapon cooling on the main. Maybe I don't. I don't end up firing the main battery that much, so that might actually be a waste. It might actually be better to purple quality the turrets, which are constantly in use. Do you need me to? Okay, they put the fire out finally. Okay.
Equipment talk.
If they would have sent that K anywhere else, they would have made progress. close that. Okay. Okay.
Docking not possible.
Oops, that's not what I wanted it. I expect you guys to have that repaired by the time I get back. You're fine though. I should go down there and slap you for your sarcastic, oh dear. I'm so sorry. I shot you in error. It'd be funnier to think that they were made to do it sarcastically when a tiny ship like that hits a massive one like the Asgard. It's like no damage at all, but they still got to say sorry. Oh, they got this up and running, it looks like, right? Yeah. You're almost dead. Yeah. And then these people over here. These people, I should just destroy them all and take over. There's like no reason for them to exist. They don't have a normal trade system. It's also weird too. They got these stations here, but they don't seem to be really used. They're like decoration station. All right, what was I looking at before? I was looking at why my Grand Exchange wasn't selling anything. Because that's really weird. This was the one that was selling the most. In fact, don't I have a ship that's like been on permanent? No, that's what I'm looking for up here. Yeah, for whatever reason, for but that still shouldn't stop everybody else from buying there, but I should fix that anyways. Let's see. Automatic buy amount. I don't know why it's intra-trade, so it don't matter too much. All right, I know I got a dolphin somewhere. That's not doing anything. Actually, it doesn't even need to be dolphin because it's just one micro. You know what? Rescue dolphin, you're gonna get some training time. In fact, does Novamart have any micro Lati? No. Well, we can do this. I- Maybe I'm just catching a cold. Transfer wares with. Let's just take up some. There we go. Confirm. And then. If that's what's holding it up. That's weird that they got dead hop ships just out front there. And it's really weird. Oh, never mind. That's why. Okay. Although then again, maybe it's just a logging error. Because all these are just transfers. They're not sales, so maybe these are actually ship sales here. And it's just logging. But then again, of course, these are medium ships. What about small ships? There's some small ships. There we go. Small ships run about 300,000. Maybe not. This is weird. Like, what are these transfers for? I'm not giving them money. I mean, I guess it still could be different ships, small ships, and not like, but that definitely wouldn't be it. That would have to be like a resupply or something. That could be a ship. I guess all. I don't know. Looking weird. Must be a logging issue. Well, what do I want to do next? With diplomacy stuff. Argon, they became more friends. Oh boy. That seems to happen way too much, honestly, but it could be. At this point, it could be just confirmation bias. It'd be nice if there was a larger log instead of just the last 10. Let's see, cooperation, escalation, cooperation, status quo, cooperation, escalation, status quo, status quo, status quo, cooperation. At least in these 10s, cooperation's happening just a little bit more. There's what, 3 more cooperations. So cooperation is outcome for the last 10 is twice as much as escalation, and status quo 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, I guess I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. I influenced that one, so maybe that doesn't count. Envoy. I gave her an envoy. I don't know if it's. In fact, let's send her on one of these missions so I can really see, because. There we go, that one. Wait a minute. Who has the envoy? Yeah, Abigail has the envoy.
Awaiting orders.
Good for you. Okay, let's go do it with the quarter curbs. If I can get their, what do you call it? No, I don't even know where they're. I guess I can't. Okay, well then let's just go do with Hop. I want the default paint skin is what I'm looking at. Hop is my second choice. Okay, so let's see. 18 minutes.
Departing to execute the mission.
Let's see, her espionage is competent. Okay, let's make Deborah her no wait, that was a negotiation mission. Okay, same level negotiations. Okay, why not? All right, and then that's down to 21. Okay,
Departing to execute the mission.
so that looks like what, 3 more minutes between the katana versus the envoy. Although I might be able to, in fact, I know I can squeeze more weapons out of that because this is an older one. So honestly, there doesn't seem like there's going to be that much of a difference between a katana, a decked out katana, and a decked out envoy as far as agentships. Is this where I can buy envoys again? And their price doesn't seem to be all that much different. Well, let me check. The high preset. It's as hard to. Oh. And that's a sustained weapon output, and that's with should be dumbfire. Oh no, this one uses ion blasters. Right. Oh. Ion blasters are actually better, huh? Okay. Oh, I can build an envoy here too. Okay. My preset. Oh, that's because it's my shipyard, you jackass. There you go, katana. So what is a high preset? Now, I guess it is significantly cheaper than the katana. But now obviously I can't get the right right stuff. But I suppose it doesn't matter because if you're building it yourself. Because let's see. Build ships. So medium, envoy, high preset. We got 77. That can't get any faster. And then the only other thing we need to worry about is, where are you? Right here. Which I'm not sure if I have all the weapons I need. So pulse laser sure doesn't do it. Out of the ones I have, the plasma cannons are decent, but the dumbfires are the best, I believe. Yeah, for sustain, for all of it actually. Shard battery is not too bad. And you can't put Mason streams on there, so dumbfire, that, and dumbfire. And the turrets don't count for that apparently. So And those ions, what did those ions do? Those not too much different. They didn't hit 3,000 out of that. Might have to buy those ions. They seem to be better. Okay, so now if I take a katana and I go high preset, make sure that they got, because it's the travel engine speed. So boop. Wait a minute. Who had the best travel speed? No, it was Paranid who did. Yeah. Right? No. Yes. Yes. So, like, just under 2,000 faster. And then DPS, let's see, is the burst is huge, but apparently it's not burst that it's looking for. It's looking for sustain, which I don't think they had in that initially, but they seem to have clarified. But since I have more weapons, so the real question is, does the prestige gain with the Envoy offset? Early on, the Envoy is going to be better because it's cheaper and it's essentially an inherent 50% bonus. That you don't have to pay for outside of the ship. And the other two bonuses, speed and whatever, and weapon output are 25 each. So the prestige is definitely better. But it's not like this has 0 prestige. This has, just low prestige. It's really hard to say if any of them's better. The Envoy appears that it's far cheaper as far as cash-wise. If you're building your own, I mean, less resources, but I'm not sure if that's a huge deal for a lot of people. But all right. I suppose I could just... What am I doing? Take one of them away from one of my agents and put the best weapons. And this guy's even slow too. It's not even the fastest. These are kind of subpar katana. So fully outfitted katana might still be better. Just because it will almost max out the travel speed. It will have 1,000 to 2,000 more sustained weapon output. I don't know. It's still close. I mean, I guess that's good since it's not just a so easy to look at. I'm sure one of them is actually better, but it doesn't look like the Envoy is obviously better immediate. Other than probably financially and early on, it's better, but beyond that, it doesn't look like it's too much of an advantage if it has an advantage at all. Which I think would be a good thing if it isn't, since it's at the very least not that much more, because it is a paid ship, so but as far as using it for diplomacy, it might just be very negligible. Now, technically, it is kind of negligible because the only thing it'll do will save you a couple minutes at best for the agent actions, and half the time after they finish, they sit around for minutes on end anyways, because unless you're sitting here just, and even me who loves to do the management side of this, will sit there and leave them sitting there for, half an hour. All these guys, I don't think I've ever had a time when they've all been on a mission or anything, so So yeah, the time isn't that much. I'm sure it helps in certain situations, but yes, I know. It's almost time for some ramen. Some very fancy ramen. Quit chewing on me, please. Thank you. Now what? Gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do next, honestly. I mean, right now it's kind of let it run and cheer on the Xenon and hope they take over the north. Maybe I will set up a. I already got an engine components factory, don't I? Aren't you an engine components factory? Yeah, engine parts. And phew, you are overflowing with engine parts. All right, so let's turn off the intertrade. Sell all but one. Okay, let's just put the automatic sell them out. That should work. Okay, so the engine parts aren't much of an issue. The antimatter converters, the turrets. So maybe weapons parts. Oh, did they really try and? Oh, they are. Oh no, wait a minute. This is Activas. Of course they are. I don't know why I thought that was up here. Hmm. Okay, so it looks like ships are being built there again. So it was literally just because there was that one micro lattice that was holding everything up. I could have sworn they would still buy, because I know I've had scores of ships queued up to get built even when I didn't have the resources, but for whatever reason, oh. And that's kind of annoying because you're within range. Do I have this? Sell offer. It's still intertrading, automatic sell amount. There we go. So that way if it overflows, but it's still, because if I do that, so I don't know why they didn't have anyone delivering. Well, hold on. That was maybe the macro lattice is set up different. Sell offer. Okay. Okay, let's put it up here. Computronics, is that? Like they should be available to buy, and I don't see why they wouldn't. But maybe it is a pricing thing. Not that it matters, because I have... No, wait a minute. No, yeah, I want to sell them for cheaper to myself. So it doesn't make... excuse me. It doesn't make sense at all why I didn't have any of my ships coming down here grabbing it from there. Station trades. Yeah, ship supply. Damn it. Oh. I hate when it autosaves in menus like this because it always sneaks up on you and you never see it right away. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, did my game crash? Am I frozen? What's going on? There we go. Okay. I guess maybe I do have to put the manual sail. No, I guess it wouldn't do it now because it's too low. Oh well. Whatever. I think I am going to build... Well, because that doesn't build the microlitis. And that was the issue there. Maybe I should build a microlitis lattice. Since that's just since that's used for just about everything. There you go, metallic, helium, and ore. Well, let's see. Got them stored in photos. Oh god, I thought I almost started. What you call it? Started another program at the same time. I was like, oh gosh, it's gonna cause problems. Okay, so yeah, the micro disease just doesn't used for ship parts or it's used to. Oh no, I guess it is. It's just not used in station modules, but it's needed for just about everything. Ship part wise. So maybe I will set up another microlitis farm. Microlitis. That's the proper way to say it. A microlitis. Helium and ore. So let's look. What areas have good helium and ore? Did this have good helium and ore? It does have good helium and good ore and good sunlight. I think I need to explore it a bit to find but I needed to do it in a bigger ship. Well, I got this Hyperion down here doing nothing. Well, he's not doing nothing. He's protecting the station. He doesn't need to protect right now, anyways. Of course, we don't know anything else about that because even though it has decent, where did it go? Even though it has decent resources, we don't know what the respawn on those resources look like. Oh, is someone picking on you? This little ship. I'm gonna scan you. Okay, but let's look at the other things around there. Now, Void of Opportunity has good helium. Black Hole Sun has good helium and ore and, standard sunlight, so that could be a spot. And of course, Holy Vision has it all too. Unfortunately, this map isn't updated for that sector yet. Oh wait, no. Yeah, no, it still isn't. You know what it has? Third redemption, or no helium. This one has helium and ore. Let's see, how does it rank as far as... It's not very good at the refill time.
Hyperion.
It is on...
Entering system. Void of opportunity.
It's too bad I didn't have a camera or my phone set up to be a camera, because then I could do a quick break cooking stream. Ugh. Yeah, so that's the hazard area there. Oh no, that's void of opportunity. That's just a dirty area. Dirty, filthy area. Here. Well. Well, I'm going to restart the YouTube side of things.